Right, welcome to my class, everybody. In the last class, we have successfully completed why everybody using framework nowadays to develop their applications, and what is the difference between client-side technologies and server-side technologies, and what are the advantages of storing our data in the database. Everything we have discussed. Right, everyone? Kindly respond.
Yes.
Okay, right. So now today class we are going to complete the rest of the topics. So we are this is a client side technology. Since it is a client side technology, we are not able to connect with the database. Since we are not able to connect with the database, we are not able to retrieve the data. So without retrieving the data, we are not able to display the data. Without displaying the data, there is no use of the application. Then what is the use of the technology? What is the use of this framework? Everybody thinks like that. Of course, we are not able to connect with the database directly, but indirectly we are able to connect with the database, and we are able to deal with the data. Especially we are able to deal with the data indirectly. How? By using REST API. What is that, everybody? By using REST APIs. Okay, right. So the advantage of the REST API is application is one, but we can use multiple purposes. The application is one, but we can use multiple purposes. For example, we can recharge our mobiles through phone pay. We can pay our LIC bill through phone pay. We can pay our electricity bill through phone pay. We can pay our insurance through phone pay. Okay, so here application is only one, phone pay, but we are doing multiple works. Once you register through phone pay in that applications, if you store your data in that phone pay related to that applications like LIC, mobile recharge, and then after electricity bill, then after insurance bill, everything. So next time onwards, no need to register also. Just we need to pay the amount. That's it. Clear it, everybody? Respond, please. Hello.
Yes.
Okay, right. So advantage is only one application, but multiple solutions. Previous days, what happened? We need to register and use each and every application individually. We need to open LIC. There we need to register and we need to pay the bill. Okay, same mobile recharge also. We need to go to the showroom. There we need to take the recharge cards and we need to scratch it, and then we need to recharge our bill. Okay, like that we need to. But now no need to do that. Right. Okay, everybody, this is the advantage of the REST API. So how this REST API is working depends upon the web applications. So how this web applications are working depends upon the internet. So if suddenly internet collapse, what is it, everybody? If suddenly internet collapse, no internet is working. So is there any loss to the world or not? Respond, everybody. If suddenly internet collapse up to some years, definitely that will be lost to the world or not? Respond, everybody.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay, definitely if there is no internet, definitely that is a loss to the world. Why? Because nowadays entire world is running.
Transactions.
Yeah, entire world is running depends upon the internet only. In the internet, what is available? Web applications. What is it, everybody? Web applications and mobile applications also nowadays working on the internet only. So web applications and mobile applications running depends upon the internet only. For example, without internet, can you open YouTube? Can you see anything in the YouTube? Or else can you utilize phone pay? Definitely no. Right, everybody? Definitely no. You are not able to do anything. So that is the advantage of the internet. In the internet, what is available? Web applications and mobile applications. Okay, right. So if there is no web applications and mobile applications, what happens? That definitely that is a loss to the world. No, sir. How it is a loss to the world? Because before 30th there is no internet. Okay, or else before 40th there is no internet, but still we have survived, but still we have lived very good. Okay, just 30-40 years only there is internet. Just because of that, how it will be lost? Like that somebody will think. So for example, previous days, before web applications, every bank we need to go to personally or not. That's when everybody, if you want to deposit, or else if you want to deposit in your account also, if you want to deposit in any other banks also, we need to go to the personally banks or not. That's one area. Don't listen. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely we need to go to the banks only. There we need to fill up all our data. For example, we want to transfer the money to 10 persons, then we need to collect all the account numbers and everything from that persons only, and we need to go to the bank. There we need to fill up all the data, and we need to wait hours and hours in a queue line. Then we need to deposit. Okay, right. So nowadays what is happening, we are not going to the banks manually. Okay, very rarely we are going. So whenever we are going, also only we in our bank account only we are depositing. Once it is deposited, immediately we are getting the message. Previous days what happened, they will tell that okay, it is deposited. After 1 or 2 days we need to go to the bank and we need to take our passbooks, then we need to take the printout. But nowadays no need to worry about the passbooks also, right everybody?
Yes.
Okay, right. And not only that, we can deposit our money immediately, and immediately we are getting the message. And after depositing in our account, okay, just we need to transfer the money through phone pay or else that bank related mobile application or else web application. Okay, so now what is happening? Previously, we are going to the banks, we are waiting in the queues hours and hours. Then we are depositing, and still there is no guarantee. That person has to confirm, okay, we have received the money or like that. Or else that is a very headache only. But nowadays, what is happening? First time we will send some amount, 5 rupees, 10 rupees. Once they confirmed, then we can send 1 lakh also. So next time he should not tell, okay, no, 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 I did not get to receive the money like that. Why? Because there is a clear proof also. There will be transaction IDs. Everything is very clear. Understand everybody? Respond. So if there is no bank system, if there is no web application system, what happens? Everything we need to do it manually. If there is any something is a mismatch or anything, we need to wait months and months to correct that by the bank officials. Right or wrong? Respond everybody.
So,
Okay.
Yes.
And that's why most of the time, previous days before 40 years, most of the time people does not use the bank accounts. Everybody pay the salaries and everything also by hand only, not through banks. Then what happened? There is lot of black money in the countries. The countries which does not use banks more, so there is a lot of black money. Okay, right. So whenever we are starting using banks, whenever banks are providing web applications, so then what happened? People are feeling very comfortable to utilize the banks because we are doing money transactions online without going anywhere with the help of internet only. So then onwards, black money is decreasing also because everything there is a track. Okay, every bank related income that will be tracked. At least we have some information. Okay, this much amount our people are earning like that. Okay, so tell me now, who is developing web applications? Definitely, God is not developing web applications. Web applications, right? Who is developing web applications? We are
Developer.
developing. Yeah, we are developing. That means software engineers are developing the web applications. Okay, everybody. So you are also part of that. Definitely, there is a you are helpful to the world or not. Respond, everyone.
Yes.
so
Okay, right. That is one thing. And second thing is not only bank related these things. For example, previous days, if you want to get any product, okay, everybody, if you want to get any product, what we need to do? Either we need to go to that shop manually.
Job.
Yeah. So we need to in that see some products are not available in our local towns also. Okay. Little bit expensive things, those things are not available in the towns only. Are not available in the town. Then what we need to go to the district capital. Something are not available in the district capital also. We need to go to the state capital. Sometimes not state capital. We need to go to the national capital. For example, before 40 years or 50 years, if you want to prepare civils examinations, everybody has to go to the Delhi only,
Delhi.
right? So there only civils related books are available. In other places, that is not available. Clear or not? That's fine, everyone.
yes, sir.
Okay. Then what happened? Everybody has to go to the other area. So if you are a poor person, what happens? If just because of your money only, your home is running. But in order to go to the Delhi, it will take 3 days. In order to come back from the Delhi, it will take 3 days. At least we need to spend there 1 or 2 days. So totally 9 to 10 days we need to spend there in the Delhi. But your family cannot run without you 10 days because your income only surviving. Then what happened? You need to drop your idea. Just because of you are not able to go to the Delhi 10 days, you need to drop your idea to preparation for the serials. Okay. Or else if you want to prepare for civils also, you need to request some persons. So please go to Delhi. If you are going to the Delhi, or if you have any friends in the Delhi, please tell him to send the books. I will send the money to you. Like that, we need to request them. So previous most of the time people does not help also. Then what happens? Because of the small reason, we need to drop our idea. So to prepare prepare for the civil examination, we need to drop that idea. But nowadays, what is happening? No need to go to the Delhi also. Just we can order the books whatever we require in the online. Okay, sir, I am very poor. I don't have any smartphones. Okay, still there is no problem. We can go to any Me Seva center or else any internet point. We can request them. They will order the books for you. Whenever books arrived, then just at that time you need to pay the money and you can collect your books. So morning to evening you can work. Evening to midnight you can read. Midnight to morning you can sleep. And again you can go to the work. Understanding or not? Respond everybody. So that no need to drop your idea. Hello? Respond everyone.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay, right. So how this is possible? Because of the e-commerce applications who is selling books through online. Who is developing that applications? We are developing. That
Software.
means, yeah, software developers. So we are the software developers only, especially web
Yes.
application developers. Okay, so definitely that is helpful for the world. Everybody is benefiting. So money, so we can do business online also. Okay, then okay, we can sell anything online also. So what is the advantage? Employment will be increased. Everybody starts the business also. Previously, there is only few branded stores are there, like Levi's, okay, Tommy Hilfiger, okay, Eagle, and Allen Solly. Very few, 5 to 10 brands only available. But nowadays, so many brands are coming on it through respond everybody, clothing brands.
Yes, sir.
So many brands are coming or not. Okay, good brands, bad brands, whatever it may be, everybody can afford right now. Why? Because if anybody start a brand, previously they need to open offline stores, and there is no guarantee that brand will survive. But nowadays there is so many e-commerce platforms, Mintra, Amazon,
Amazon.
yeah, Mintra, Amazon, Flipkart, so many things are available, so that they can create the manufacturing, they can do the manufacturing, and they can sell through online without having an offline store. And they can put some offers also. Because of the offers, everybody interested, especially students, okay, middle level employees or anything. Understanding, right, everybody? Respond.
Yes.
Okay, right. So, okay, then what happening? So since they are able to sell without any extra investment, just manufacturing investment only, and just after selling only, they need to pay the what is that percentage to the owner, application owner. So just because of that, so many persons are trying to create their own brands also. So what is the advantage? So they cannot design everything. So they need to recruit some clothes designers. That means fashion designers. Okay, and they cannot stitch the clothes that fashion designer. So they need to recruit some normal persons also. The advantage is employment is increasing. Why this is happening? Because of the online business.
Online.
Okay, how they are doing that online business through e-commerce application.
E-com.
Who is developing e-commerce applications? You. So as a software engineer, you need to develop the applications. Okay, if you are developing
Yes.
the applications, you will get salary. With the help of the salary, you can survive. See, not only we are surviving, we are helping to the world also. Okay, soldier will help to their own country. Farmer will help to their own country. But as a software engineer, you are helping to the entire world. Understanding or not? Respond everybody.
Sir.
Okay, right. So farmers, soldiers, and software engineers are very important in the world. We are not just dummy persons like Brahmanandam in Pokri. Understand everybody? We are not just
Okay.
dummy persons. Okay, actually we are helping to the world also, directly and indirectly by doing, okay, by developing applications in the internet. Clear, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So small products too. That means soaps, shampoos. I am personally interested, but in my town it is not available. Then I can order through online. So small things also I can fulfill. Small dreams, small interest also I can fulfill. And very big these things also like civils preparation and that related books also I am getting. and money transaction also without going anywhere, I cannot do it. So what is the advantage? We are saving the time, and especially who is physically challenged persons are there. Previously, they need to go to the banks, right? They cannot sit properly, they cannot stand properly because they are physically challenged. So that person, that is a very headache program for them. But nowadays, no need to go to the anywhere. Just they can
Internet
transfer
banking.
the money through online, yeah, internet banking only. See how much helping here. Clear it, everybody? Right. So why I asked this
Okay.
question is, yeah, why I have asked this question is not to boast about software industry. Okay, not to boast about the software industry. Why? Because it is depends upon your job. It is depends upon your job only. Okay, for example, you have constructed a beautiful home, everything is completed, plumber work completed, electrical work completed, everything is completed. Just a painting work only pending. So whom will you recruit? Who will you recruit?
Painter.
If you are a painter. So today I have recruited, within 3 days of painting work is completed. So today is Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday is completed. Okay, right. Sunday morning again, do you recruit a new painter?
No.
That's fine. No. Why? Painting work is completed. So when are you recruiting? Whenever there is a requirement, then only you are recruiting. Right, everybody? Respond, everyone. When are you
Okay.
recruiting a pointer? Whenever there is a requirement. If there is no, whenever requirement is completed, you are not recruiting another painter. In the same way, whenever there is a requirement, then only you will get opportunity as a software engineer.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
everybody. Okay, what software engineers are doing? They are doing the web applications. They are developing the web applications and mobile applications. So, if you want to develop the web applications and mobile applications, there should be some requirement. So, I have purchased a paint box. Just because of that, can I paint on every house? Or they need to demand me, sir, please paint on my home like that. That's what everybody. They need to demand me. They need to request me. They know I can paint. They know I can get the money. Okay, or else if you need to paint for free. Understand, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
In the same way, if there is a requirement, then only somebody will recruit you. So that means what? Your technology, your whatever you are doing, that should be required by the world. Okay, that's why I told this point. Now tell me, web applications are mobile applications are required to the world or not?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
definitely there is a required. Not only today, not only tomorrow, until your death, that is required. Not only your death, until the universe is existed, up to then, this internet is required. If there is internet is required, then definitely we need to develop the web applications and mobile applications also. As long as the world exists, until then, web applications are required. If the web applications are required, who are able to develop that applications, they will get the jobs. Clarity, everybody?
Yes,
Respond.
sir.
So what I meant to tell is, as a web developer, as long as the world exists, you can get the jobs. Okay, everyone? Right. That's it. Definitely no need to worry about that. Your career. Clarity, everyone? Kindly respond.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Others also. Not only one person.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So this is the importance of the software industry. This is the importance of the web application development. So previously everybody used okay web applications only for their technical needs. For example, if you want to purchase books, also if you want to purchase body washes, face washes, or else if they want to transfer the money, every technical need everybody used computers only. That's why everybody developed only web applications. But whenever the smartphone evolution started, then what is happening? Whenever smartphone evolution,
Mobile application.
yeah, everybody using internet through mobile applications also. So they need to develop that. Whoever develop the smartphones, okay, they need to develop some mobile applications also. Since most of the people are using the internet through mobile applications, and each and every web application has to maintain the mobile application also. But mobile applications are client-side technologies like Android and iOS, so they cannot handle the database-related operations. Then how? What they did, they have developed this REST API concept. So the server-side programmer will develop a REST API for the client-side programmers purpose. Okay, everybody, client-side programmers purpose. And the client-side programmers, they need to utilize the REST API and they need to integrate in their applications only. For example, I will explain here. See it, everybody. Think this is the database. What is this, everybody?
Database.
Database. In the database, what we have? Data. Okay, right. How we will store the data? How we will store the data? In the tabular format, rows and columns, right? That's what everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, in the form of table and columns. Okay, right. So can I send the tabular format data to the other technologies? Definitely no. Then what? Okay, definitely no. Android programmers and iOS programmers, Angular programmers, React.js programmers, we cannot send the data.
XML.
Yeah. So what is the thing we need to do? We need to convert that into, see, previously everybody used XML, but nowadays everybody using JSON only, right?
JSON.
Okay, right. So then what is this programmer has to do? The server side programmer, whatever the role to develop the server side application, they will play that. And not only that, for the client side programmers purpose, they will take some extra file also. For example, client side programmers and server side programmers combiningly, they need to develop the application. For example, that application is HTTP that application is http://www.sample.com. Everybody move their files to the sample.com only, right? Everybody respond, client side programmers and server side programmers. Okay, then after, especially the server side programmers, what he will do, he will take an extra file, API, in, okay, API.php, API.java, whatever it may be. In that API file, what he will do, he will write so many functions. For example, get
Methods.
users. Yeah, methods. Okay, so many methods. What is that? Get users. There he will write, okay, a database query. In the get users function, he will write the database query. What is that? Select star from users. So what is the meaning of select star from users? Retrieve all,
users.
yeah, retrieve
User
all
record.
the data, yeah, retrieve all the data from the users table. Okay, rows and columns, both he want to retrieve. Understand it, everybody? First name, ID, ID, first name, last name, everything, every field he require, and every data related to that field also he wants that. So whenever you write the select star from users, how we will get the data? In the tabular format. What is that, everybody? Tabular format. But we cannot send the tabular format directly. So they need to convert the tabular format data into JSON. So every server side language, there is a predefined method to convert the tabular format data into JSON. Clear it, everybody? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. So once it is converted, what happens? Since we are converting multiple data, we need to store in an array. So this is the array. Then after, what we need to develop the objects, right?
Object.
So this is how we need to write the object, curly braces. And in the curly braces, we should write the data in the form of key and value. For example, each and every key should have the double quotation irrespective of the value. ID is the key, 1 is the value. So how to separate key and value? By using colon. So left side of the colon can be called as key. Right side of the colon can be called as value. And irrespective of the value, each and every key should have double quotation. Then only it can be treated as JSON. Okay, right. ID colon, then after first name colon Ramesh, then after last name colon Babu, like that. Email, password, everything we can send. Clear it, everybody? Respond, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And we can separate each and every object with comma. So, okay, everybody, right? So what is this, everybody? Array of objects. Okay, everybody, right? Of like that, we have so many of objects also. So where all these objects are available? Where all these objects are available? Respond, everyone. Hello, where
Yeah.
all these objects are available? In the
In the API.
in this URL. Okay,
Yes.
this here, yeah, in this URL, this URL can be called as REST API. What is this, everybody? REST API. And what is the server side programmers will do? He don't give you this entire, he don't copy this entire of objects and he don't paste in your computer. Understand my point? He don't copy and paste in your computer. Okay, what he will do, simply he will give the URL and he will give some KT. What is the ID used for? What is this first name used for? What is this last name used for? Like that, he will give some KT for related to each and every URL also. This URL can be called as REST API. This REST API will contain this all these objects of data. Clear it, everybody? Respond.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Others also, okay, right. So where we utilize this REST API. So what is that? What is our technology? Angular technology, Angular framework, and how it can be used? What it follows MVC structure. Okay, so this REST API we need to use in our MVC structure. Sir, how to utilize that REST API in the MVC structure? Very simple. See it, everybody. Assume this is the model. Assume this is the view, and assume this is the controller. Then what is the purpose of the model? What is the purpose of the model? Dealing with the data. What is it, everybody? Dealing with the data. Now respond, everybody. Where is the data is available? In the REST API or not? Yeah, database, okay. But in the REST API, right? The server-side programmers has developed the REST API or not? Respond, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So he is providing the REST API to the client-side programmer like Angular. So what is the thing we need to do? We need to utilize this REST API in this model first. Okay. In our case, in Angular, we can call it a service also. Clear it, everybody? Respond.
Okay.
Okay. Since we are utilizing here, what is happening? The data is available here. And what is this? Is the view page. Okay. What is the purpose of the view page?
User interface.
Yeah, that means display data. User interface contains the data only, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Display the data or get data. What is it, everybody? Or get data from user. Okay, right. Whatever the data we have, we need to display. Or else whatever the data we want, we need to get from the user also. For example, registration. We won't display any data there in the registration form. User has to enter the data. Understand it, everybody.
Okay.
And products. For whatever the products I will have, I will display to the user. So displaying also get data from user. So both are we need to do through view only. Okay, right. Of course, where is data is available in the model or services or else in the services. So though the data is more available in the model, can I send this directly data? Can I send this data directly to the view page? Respond, everybody. Can I send this data directly to the view page? The
Yes.
data is no. Okay. Generally, we are not able to send this model related data to the view page. We are not able to send.
Yeah.
Everybody, right? Then what is the thing we need to do?
Control.
Yes, we need to handle the controller. Okay, everybody, we need to handle the controller. This is this. So whatever the model we have, we need to call in this controller. Whatever the view we have, we need to call in this controller. Understand, everybody? Respond. And here we need to combine this both. Here we need to combine this both. So now think m underscore data. M underscore data means model data. This one, what I will do, I will assign to C underscore data. What is this? Controller data variable. Clear or not? Respond, everybody. Hello?
Clear,
Right.
sir.
So
Okay.
I am calling the model data, right? That data I will store in the M underscore data here. This M underscore data we cannot print in the view page. Then what is the rule? Whatever the variable declared in the controller, whatever the variable you declared in the controller, that particular variable only we can bind in the view page. So that's why I will declare a variable in the controller. To that variable, I will assign the M underscore data. That is model data. Okay. So data is available in two places. One is M underscore data and another one is C underscore data also. So what is the rule? Whatever the variable you have created in the controller, that only we can print. So the C underscore data I will print in the, yeah, the C underscore data I will print in the view page. Clear it, everybody? Respond. Hello.
Clear, sir.
So this is
Yes.
how we will combine this REST API with this MVC structure. Okay, everybody? Right. So this MVC structure. Understand, everybody? Right. So who is using this MVC structure? Angular is using the application. Okay, Angular framework is using this MVC structure. By using this Angular, what we can do? We can develop the single page we can develop the web applications. But what type of web applications? Single page applications. What is that, everybody?
Single page application.
Single page application. Sir, single page applications means entire application related code we should write in a single page? No. We will divide into multiple pages only. But all the pages runs through only one page. Clear to everybody? All the pages run through one page. Clear or not? Respond everyone.
Yes.
Okay, so that pages can be called as components. What is it, everybody? That pages can be called as components. Okay, so if you want to develop the application by using Angular, we need to develop that application using component. We need to divide that application into components. Okay, everybody? Respond everybody. For example, I have 4 pages: home, about, services, and contact. How many components I need to create?
4.
4. In that 4 pages, header section, footer section, menu section is common or not? Header, menu, footer. So then how many components I need to create? Header, home header, about header, services header, contact header, like that 4 headers I need to create. Right, everyone? No. Header is common or not? Respond everybody. Header is common or not in all 4 pages? Respond this.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Since it is common,
One
only
header.
one header is enough. Okay, that is also a component. So once you create a component, we can utilize that in the other components also. So components are reusable block of code. Entire page also a component, and each and every section in that page also a component only. Clear it, everybody? Respond everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, if there is a functionality and if there is a view page related to that functionality, we should create a component. So once you create a component, we can utilize that. Okay, multiple pages also. Okay, but all these components can run through only one component. Okay, everybody, since it is calling through only one component, that can be called as single page application also. Whenever Angular classes started, at the time onwards, I will tell how this will work. Till then, just to remember, we can develop single page applications by using Angular. That's it. Okay, don't get confused. Whenever Angular started classes started, at the time I will tell you. So tomorrow onwards, I will start the TypeScript classes. Once the TypeScript is completed, then I will start the Angular classes. At that time, I will clearly explain it. Clear it, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, right. So that's it, everybody. This is the class for today. Okay, I think everybody understand it. How we are using the REST API, what is the use of the software industry? Okay, and how we are utilizing the REST API with JVC. Okay, everybody. So leave it like
One
this.
question, sir.
Yeah, one second. Let me complete it. Okay, yeah. So that's it, everybody. This is the class for today. Tomorrow we'll meet. We'll continue on the other topics. I think tomorrow onwards I will start the TypeScript. Okay, right. Yeah. Now ask the Pranit.
Yeah, sir. You told component, right?
Yeah.
Single component.
Yeah. No.
That means
Single page applications, multiple components only.
Okay. That means
Yeah.
every component has different view there.
Yeah. Every component has different view, but we'll call through home page. Yeah. So don't worry about that, Pranit. Okay. Don't worry about that component and everything. Okay. Whenever Angular started at the time, clearly I will explain it. I can explain right now also, but most of the time people will confuse. So, okay. So once TypeScript class is completed, at the time I will explain it very clearly. One more I will tell this introduction, and at the time I will tell you. Okay, Pranit?
Okay.
Okay.
APIs for every view.
APIs, how to utilize everything, I will teach. Okay. Already I told right in starting of the class only I told right. We are going to develop the 2 projects, cloud operations with REST API, mean stack project with REST API. Okay, definitely I will teach.
Sir, which database is better for Angular?
MongoDB. Whenever you are developing the mean stack, at the time MongoDB will use. Okay,
sir, I am only going to front end HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Angular only.
Okay, Surya, it's okay, but I will tell you how to combine that with MongoDB XPages. Just extra knowledge I'm trying to give you. That means I'm not going to teach complete MongoDB XPages. Whatever the code I will write that project, that code I will explain. Okay, Surya? Okay, right, yes. Easily everybody can understand. Okay, everybody? Clear it, everyone? Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, Pranita, please don't mind. Okay, that components and everything. Whenever Angular class is started, at that time definitely I will explain. Okay, without explanation, if I teach also you cannot understand. Definitely I have to explain. Okay, definitely I will explain also. Okay, Pradeep? Right.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, everyone. Tomorrow we'll meet.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Bye. Tomorrow we'll meet. See, try to make the payments, everyone. Okay, try to make the payments if you possible. Okay. Just I'm telling. Okay, right. Thank you.